Guten Abend. Oh my goodness, this thing is rough. I've been looking this thing over for about an hour. You can see right there. I'm gonna set the camera down here so you can see that floor as I lift on the body. Can you see that? I don't know, man. She rough. Rough. And it's not even a dog. It's a goat. All right. In order for me to put this thing on the rotisserie, I gotta utilize the body mounts. Well, the body mounts go through the bracing on the trunk. I've been trying to decide the best route to achieve this. I can't put it on the rotisserie because they got to replace the part the rotisserie hooks to. And then I come up here. Brother. This corner here needs rebuilt. I'm going to go ahead and pull the steering column out, get this junk out of the way here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set the front of this down on the floor. I need something stable to hold this. Set the front of it down on the floor. Now I'm going to hook right here. And I'm going to lift this up. Move that horse to about right here. This is the most solid part of the whole car, other than the roof. I'm going to move that up here for a safety. I'm going to leave the forks holding it. That horse is just for safety. And then I am going to drop this floor down and out. I'm going to set this vehicle at about an angle like this. I'm going to get the trunk area taken care of and then raise it back up and get the back mounted to the rotisserie. The back's pretty stable. I don't need any bracing back there. This right here is going to brace the whole back half. And I ain't worried about the quarter panels. They're getting cut off. Once I get the floor in the rear and get the back on the rotisserie, I'll come up here and I'm going to put a brace across about right there because that's really stable there, and get the front on the rotisserie. That will give me plenty of room for the floors. Nothing will be in the way, but you can see, hopefully you can see, these floors are so dilapidated, just the weight of the bare shell is crushing them. And as you can see yesterday, the frame's pretty bad as well. So, okay, I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna pop the steering column out of there and get started. Hey, now, you trying to trip me? did find my 2 wrenches that I was missing the other day. Funny thing is, they wasn't even here. Working on my daughter's car last night, and I don't remember when or why, but I took my 2 wrenches home and set them on the workbench at the house. I don't remember what I took them there for. Oh my gosh, that's been on there a minute. All right, let's see if I can set this down. Really? Alright, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it down here on the floor. And I'm going to come in here and I'm going to cut around and across the best I can. I'll probably just cut it along here, get that loose. As long as I stay right at the floor and cut that wheelhouse, I'll be good. I'm replacing the wheelhouses, but if I cut it right at the floor, I'll know exactly where the floor pan goes. I will probably, I think all I have is one of the outer wheelhouses right now. I'll probably just tack that to it for stability until those come in. If I get that cut across there, then I can come back here, get all this dropped out. Take the new floor, go right up in place, get it tacked there to hold it in place. Just clamp it here because this panel's getting replaced. Yeah. All right, let's get to ripping. Okay, right here I'm getting in the trunk, knocking out the best I can the seam sealer. I want to get an eyeball on what is rusted and what's still attached. Meet the Flintstones. All right. Now, to get that cleaned up and finish taking the back of this off. All right. I've been doing some thinking. I am going to cut this right above where it's spot welded to the quarter panels. This whole section will drop off both sides. Then at that point, I'm probably going to get the plasma over here and blow all them spot welds out across there, and that'll drop down out of the way. Once those are out of the way, then I can get the quarter up in here, the trunk pan up in here, clean this up a little bit because it sets on top of that. Get it up into where it'll set on top of that, raise it up into place. See, this panel gets replaced too, so I can't weld it to the quarters, I can't weld it to the tail pan, I can't weld it to the front floors. Great. Probably I'll probably go ahead and tack it to this panel. I can always knock them tacks off there. As far as the front panel goes, I won't be able to attach that because that's the next thing that comes out. I'll just go ahead and attach it to these so it's secured in place. Right here is floor level on both sides, so I know the height right there. Get these in, that's going to support the floor here. Tack it in up there, I think it'll be good. And then I can get the rotisserie bolted on back here. Once I get the front floors replaced, I'm hoping the other 3 wheel tubs will be in. If they are, then I can go ahead and start on that. They had 1 quarter panel in, but I wasn't going to get it until I had the pair. I'm hoping this week those pieces will be in. All right, I'm going to start cutting. Yeah, those clean out holes did really good, didn't they? That's the reason they always rot there. Just a wee bit of dirt. And that is all because it was rusted out right here. Everything coming up off the tire, going up in between these 2 panels. That's why when I put this stuff together, I always undercoat the snot out of it before I put it together. And then after I'm done, I come back. There should be holes on the inside of this panel that I can get the gun in there and undercoat again. That way anything I burn off should cover. You can't guarantee rust. There's no possible way. But I try my hardest to prevent it from coming back. Now for the other side. Alright. Man, this light is something else today. Really? Come on. I wonder. I wonder if I could just air chisel that off there. I'm sure I could. I think I'll raise this thing back up just a hair. Alright, that's out of the way. Now, this thing is getting cut out. But what I want to do is come back and straighten this out a little bit so I got somewhere to clamp or tack weld or something to get the floor pan in place. Just to clean it up a little bit. This panel is really bad shape. It's like, come on. Almost like that frame. It didn't look hateful till you get into it and you can see how thin it is. It ain't gotta be perfect, it's just gotta be bent up enough that I can get that panel up tight. Okay, now I'm gonna go up there and clean that front edge up so that'll set down. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you on up in here. I'm gonna show you my thoughts. This is the front edge of the trunk pan. This brace right here is spot welded across. This lip underneath sets on top of this lip. This lip is the full floor pan going all the way up. So my thoughts are, I'm gonna get that setting on top of here. That'll be the exact same spot it was. Right here is the floor edge right there. I'll get a couple tacks in there just to hold it in place. I don't want to weld it to this because I got to take that right back out. So get a couple tacks on there, a couple tacks on here. That's going to hold that in place. I am going to try to figure out how to get out of here. Once I get that setting up there, I am going to let this all the way down to the floor, and then I'm going to come up underneath this and lift it up into place here. This lip sets right there. No big deal. I'll get that clamped in there. That'll be in place. I'll go ahead and give it a few tacks in that. And then at that point, I can go ahead and get the quarter extensions put on. This lip is the lip that I left on the quarter panels. I'll know exactly where it goes because that lip is there. I'll knock some holes into this so I can plug weld up into... Actually, no, I won't. I'll just bring you around here and show you what I'm thinking. Let's see, this side, this goes up underneath just like that. I'll go ahead and pop some holes in the top side. That way when I put this up, clamp it to the quarter panel, I can adjust the top where it needs to be and plug weld it on. Then it'll be secure from here to here, and then a few tacks on there, that'll all be secure. Once I get that clamped on there or whatever I plan to do there, that'll be secure. At that point, I'll be ready to start figuring out a rotisserie mount, but I'll figure that out when I get to it. First things first, I got to get this setting on that lip up in there, and then raise this up so it's in place. Hey, now. I guess I'm going to lay on my back. Haven't bench pressed the floorboard in a minute. Oh boy, now the fun. Hey, now, don't you fall off there. You're trying, ain't you? You are a trying. Alright, I'm gonna let this down a little bit. See how quickly it'll fall off there. Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay. Yeah. Right there. This is gonna be fun, guys. I think that's about where I want the car. I'm gonna go get my floor jack and put up under this because I'm gonna have to spread the quarter panels out to get around that. And if I take it nice and slow, it should go. Okay, let's try some. Come on. Here. I knew you was gonna do that, you little prick. Oh, this sucks. Oh, where are you at? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Right in place. Okay. Now. That's what I wanted right there. Let's see. Is that right? Yeah, it looked like it. It looks to me like that front's got to shift over just a wee bit. Yeah, something like that. Okay. Now apparently they left this panel way, way, way long. That looks good though. It's got to shift that way about an inch. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah, about an inch. Okay. It looks good though. Let's see if I can shift it like so. I think I'm going to have to yeah, this corner right here needs to come up just a hair. Oh, it went right in place back here. It definitely needs some shifting. I mean, it's not hateful. Okay, I'm gonna get some clamps. I'm gonna get this back clamped. That's a jump pair. It's good for some things. Mainly when I got a weld to the clamp, I use them junkers. Okay. That part right there is right on the money. That corner's gonna go up. I was hoping pushing it would do that, but it didn't. All right, let's see if I can push this corner up without having to drop the whole pan. There's a lip on this panel that is not in the right, well, it's in the right place, it's just bent. Okay. I'm gonna grab a little hammer and bend that back out. Get something to wedge up in there to hold it up while I push it forward. That side don't look too bad. Okay. I need to pull this floor forward a little bit here. So, the front edge needs to be exactly where it needs to be. Looks alright, I guess. I think this needs to get down just a hair. Branch hammer. There we go. Okay, I see what's going on there. That's the same way as that one was. Alright, I gotta bend that tab back out. It looks decent. Yeah, apparently they left this panel long back here. Okay. Okay, that's on there. No buckles in the quarters. It means it's in the same place it were. All right, everything's looking good. This tab right here needs bent down to match that. But other than that, that'll be right in place. By the time I push this back up where it needs to be, you know, I pulled it out. Gotta do what you gotta do, right? All right. Now I need to get some holes in here, get those put on that, and then clamp the cheesy quarters on. And I don't know from there, just keep going. All right, so what I like to do is I like to take the plasma and and knock a little hole. About like so. And then in the brace. Knock them holes in there, and then I come back with the drill. It opens up, and you don't have any slag, and you ain't got to fight with drilling them holes. Now I'm putting a 5/16 hole through. Come from the top. I don't want to push on the quarters all that much. All right, I'll get the rest of these drilled under here and then let it down, I guess. Okay, after drilling those holes, I started looking around to make sure everything was still in place. This slid back on me. So now that I have it sitting down on the floor, I've got it pulled back in place on this side. This side still has to come forward just a hair. So I'll get that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a tack right there, and then I'll pull this side forward and get a tack right there. I can knock those tacks off pretty easy. So let's see if I can't get a tack on this rust. Okay, that side is right where it needs to be. Let's see if we can move this side. Just a buzz more. I'm gonna put you down for a second. Okay, yeah. That's right where it needs to be. It's the right height. All right, how's that look up in there? That looks good. That looks good. Okay, now I'm just gonna throw a couple more in here for safety. Don't need nothing moving. And I know this edge is exactly where it needs to be. Now I'll release my strap, and it should let that, yep, perfect. It let that go right back down where it needed to be there. Okay, now we gotta get that tacked. How am I gonna do that? This side, man, this light is annoying. This side is exactly where it needs to be. See, I cut that line up above up here, right there. Let's see. then I get tack. There we go. All right, that'll be fine. Right there. Man, I should have done that to the other side. Can't put a hold. There we go. I need a clamp right there. That looks good all the way through. Yep, that looks good. Of course, I can't move it because of that clamp in there, but see, this needs clamped right here. I don't know if I can get regular vice grips in there. Maybe not. Okay. Let's see. I mean, that looks good there on that brace. I could use another a little tighter down here. I can get these two pieces tacked together because it's pretty much tight. tack Man, I'm gonna have to put threads on these things again. Alright, I wanted to get that tacked in place so I can steal my clamps. Put on this side. Now what is this crap? They left extra. What the heck is that? They didn't trim their stamping. Alright, I'm gonna trim that off there because it don't belong. And then I'm gonna start fitting this side. This side don't fit near as nice. For some odd reason, it's got a tweak from this brace back that puts it way over too far. Grab my hammer. Where did I hide it? Bet that scared you, didn't it? Don't know why right here has got a tweak. That is supposed to be that way too. Yeah, they didn't even bend that all the way. Okay. That that makes sense. Alright, I'm gonna go get my chisel and I'm gonna take that in a little bit. Yeah, that's what it is. Pushed it over, it went right in place. Okay. Look at that. Went right in place. Ow. Beautiful. Okay. Now, get this down here in place. Oh, man. Woo. Oh, my goodness. Come on now. Why y'all gonna go fire me? Oh, it's pushed out. There we go. Starting to get tired. Alright. This side, even though I had to retweak all that, this side looks pretty good all the way along. Don't want to do any welding there. That'll be when I hang the new cores. Okay, I'm gonna get a tack on that. Right there. Okay, now, might as well tack it down in here. Alright. That looks good. This up here. I want to get it tacked right there, but I got to get that over just a fuzz more. Beautiful. Okay, that'll work. Grab my helmet, get that last brace hole tacked. Okay. Yeah, that looks a lot better than that side. I bet. I'm gonna have to pop that tack off there. Yeah. This side needs moved in. See how nice that fits? This side is tweaked out too. It needs pushed in. And of course I tacked it really good. Yep, that's what it took. Now it went right in place. That popped right in place. All right, I'll get a tack on that. And I think I'm done for today. Get this thing set back on the floor. Yeah, that looks so much better. Tell you what, it's enough to wear a guy out. Gorgeous. Getting there. It is getting there. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, give me a thumbs up, and leave me some comments. Thank you.